do another round of applause. If you can move this over here so I can see. So, thank you, everyone. My name is Rob Charles, founder and CEO of Goldfingr. Let's talk about the big elephant in the room. Yeah, I'm the guy who fell off the thing the other day at the yacht party, so broke his leg. So now we got that clear. But so now that I have your attention, a little bit, I want to talk about really about Goldfingr, which hopefully I expect this should blow your mind. So here's a video, a little bit about Goldfingr.
Goldfingr is the first virtual mastermind and global investment club, founded in 2014 in NYC. Goldfingr is the bridge from the west to the east. Goldfingr is more than just investing. It's about expanding your reach with influential and like-minded people in your life and the lives of others, your businesses, and bettering yourself, humanity, and Mother Earth. It's time to join our mastermind movement. How are you meeting new investors and connections? Even Bill Gates said he didn't make any new friends during the pandemic. How are you building and maintaining your relationships, accessing the next big thing and managing your deal flow? How are you making a difference to the planet and humanity? Goldfingr is one system for investing, raising capital, virtual meetings, events, and social networking. With Goldfingr, we've integrated 11 principles in our neo-global network, and our technology is a multiverse communications platform with a personalized experience for both investing and raising capital. Goldfingr is the first virtual club based on the mastermind principle. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Join our mastermind movement.
Thank you. So to simplify what Goldfingr is, we're the bridge between capital and top companies, top deals. We're also the bridge between private equity and cryptocurrency. What does everyone in this room want to accomplish right now with cryptocurrency is mass adoption. Right now in the life cycle of mass adoption, we are past the pioneer stage and we're in early adoption. In order to get this to occur, we have to continue moving. We have to get the rest of the planet, which is over 95%, to actually adopt crypto. Everyone wants to use crypto. They don't know much about it. A lot of the people in the room here do, but most people do not. So let me talk a little bit about my background and how we're able to pull this off and execute. I've been an entrepreneur for over 30 years. I've been a tech entrepreneur for 25 years. My first tech startup was in 1996. I've been an angel investor for 18 years. I'm 2 times professional athlete. My first pro sport was soccer at West Germany in 1987-88. My second pro sport was Thai boxing. I was WKA light middleweight champion in 2006 and #2 in the world in 2007. And yeah, by the way, this is not my first time to break my leg. I broke my leg in 2006 and came back and won the championship the next year. And we're just getting started with Goldfingr, just getting warmed up. So think about, who in here has heard of the app called Clubhouse? Okay, great. Real quick about Clubhouse, they came out we started 2014. They came out in the pandemic. They're doing quite well. And Andreessen Horowitz had a bidding war with Sequoia Capital. And Andreessen Horowitz won at $100 million pre-money valuation with an MVP. They now have a $4 billion market cap, 0 revenue. The difference between them and us, we started 7 years ago. We have 5 revenue streams. We have 2.5 years of positive cash flow revenue monthly, right? And we're actually getting deals done. So think about if you were to tokenize Clubhouse, Zoom, Telegram, and a Netflix for deals rolled in with like an investment bank like Goldman Sachs. This is what Goldfingr is. So integrated with our Mint token. So we have a token launchpad coming out in the next platform in a couple of weeks as well, and a DeFi exchange, all integrated into one system. So to explain a little bit how some of the use cases with Goldfingr is for our token. First off, the Goldfingr Mint token, we have over 300 deals. These are top deals, full life cycle, seed, A, B, C, D, all the way up to pre-IPO. We just had SpaceX for 200 million. We're sector agnostic across the board, everything from digital assets, pharmaceuticals, real estate, you name it, top quality deals. Now think about if we were just to tokenize a percentage of those deals ongoing. And by the way, this is all organic growth without digital marketing. We won a couple of awards the last couple of years. One is the #1 investment club globally. The second is the #1 club in New York City, right? And now we're scaling up. And this is where we're integrating our tokens. So how do we take crypto to mass adoption? Well, like I said, over 95% of the planet doesn't know about crypto. Everyone's raising money. The dog is raising money, what I've found, even investors. So we're able to take these deals into our token launchpad, right? With a couple of clicks, tokenize them. Our Mint token has a portfolio of 10% of each one of these different deals, and then provide liquidity also on our exchange. The other use cases, every single, as a payment of services, like I said, we have 5 revenue streams. All of the revenue streams that come into our platform have to come through Mint, okay? We also have partnerships already with over 1,000 high-end luxury villas, over 980 high-end hotels, which will accept our Mint token. I mean, the list goes on and on. Event ticketing, which by the way, we have an event tonight and tomorrow. All this will be through our platform and our token. 5 current revenue streams, subscriptions and memberships, which is what we originally went cash flow positive on over 2.5 years ago. Debt financing, we do debt, SaaS model. We're able to create now a club for all these different VCs and funds in here. We have a wait list of over 40 different VCs and funds, family offices, incubators, accelerators, waitlisted to use our platform. We were even selling it before in being completely transparent that not even all the functionality was ready yet, and that demand was so high. We just even stopped putting people on the wait list. We have a SaaS model, like I said, commissions and fees for equity funding. We just a couple of months ago signed on Bruce Rabin is our broker dealer on record in the United States, and also cryptocurrency now is selling tokens. There's about 10 other revenue streams we're unlocking, which I can talk to more in private. So everyone is trying to monetize. So basically the problems. Everyone is trying to monetize their network. Everyone's super connected in here. They have their own network. Well, how do you monetize it, right? Well, there's different ways you're monetizing it now. Well, we've been studying this for 7 years, all the different use cases, which I'll get into in some of these problems, right? And everyone is raising money, and it's an ongoing process. What happens typically is, say, an early stage VC comes in, say they put in a pre-seed or a seed, right? I'm talking about traditional funding, like equity funding. And then basically the company is off on their own after they're trying to syndicate the round with their network, usually falls short, okay, most of the time. And then once the company still has to go out and raise capital, and then they have an ongoing round. Then they have an A round, a B round, a C round. And this is the stat. All of the companies that you're putting money into right now, 70% of the time of the entrepreneur is spent raising capital. I'm going to repeat that, 70%. So who in here wants to put capital into, raise your hand if you want to put money into a company that's raising capital that spends 70% of their time raising capital? No, you want them to operate the business. So what we've done is made this whole thing more efficient. Another problem is traditional. I'm not talking about DeFi. I'm talking about equity, which is the majority of the planet right now. The majority of people that are raising, like to say AngelList or OwlCrowd, traditional platforms, which are, very effective, of course, but I can consider them old paradigms. 70% of those transactions go offline, not through the platform. Why do they go offline? Because there's communications. Everyone seemed to miss the 70%. We started with the 70%, okay? And now we're going to full 100%. So what do I mean by that? Who in here uses WhatsApp, Telegram, Hangouts, Zoom? Probably everyone in here. And now you're using 5 to 15 different platforms for communications. Well, in order for you, any investor, to put a sizable check, I'm not talking about crowdfunding or let's say small amounts in crypto. I'm talking about 250, 500, up to 50 million, 100 million. These are some of our, basically our rounds in our platform. You have to like, trust the entrepreneur. It's a series of engagements, which is communications. So what we've done is we've created one system, like WeChat on steroids, okay? You don't need 10, 15 systems anymore. Yet, and it's actually dressed up what everyone's actually looking for, which is capital, okay, and resources. And what I mean by resources, intellectual capital, human capital, real capital, and then also ways to make money. Everyone's looking for ways to make money. Investors, that's the whole point, is hey, but nowadays, why can't we do something positive? We can have fun, change the world, and make money all in one system. So we're also, this has already been proven out, an Airbnb for investment, for investment banks. What do I mean by that? Well, we just signed on recently, this is a done deal with Yes Bank and Yes Securities in India, one of the top 5 banks in India, where our platform sits on top. We plug into their investment bank. They handle all of the operations, all of the management, all the expenses, and we take straight gross margin, just like Airbnb. Some of the roadmap, we're in the process of Goldfingr private equity exchange, next Q1 or Q2 of next year, 2022. We also have Goldfingr data centers, which I'll get into in a second, crypto mining, and Goldfingr Vault. Talk about some of our milestones over the last, since this year. Terrascale.org is the largest renewable energy data center in the United States. What's the major problem right now with crypto mining? Why did Elon Musk supposedly pull out his money? Well, because the cost of power. What's the solution? Green power. So green data centers in the United States with Terrascale, we raised their seed round in 2 days, record time. They turned around and invested directly into Goldfingr. We formed a joint venture for Goldfingr data centers, which we're now scaling across the United States, Oman, and Africa, and various parts around the world. So we have a full-blown ecosystem from all the tech I'm talking about all the way down to the data centers. We also signed on Bruce Rabin as a broker-dealer on record. Bruce Rabin is the co-founders of Jefferies Investment Bank, was partnered with Lee Stern, Michael Milken. So we have institutional guys in on our deal as well. Recently, we also did a joint venture with Africa, with the Mauritia Group and NextChange, with Juwan Lee, and now scaling out the blockchain through the continent of Africa. And that's our JV partner for Goldfingr Africa as well. Some of our rockstar team, it's all about teamwork makes the dream work. I'll mention, we only work with top people. Yarden Tamari was here. Some of our Goldfingr team is around. Isaiah Medina was not able to be here as my partner. Isaiah Medina is a former head legal counsel of the Security Council of the United Nations. He's a current diplomat at the UN. I went back. Let's go back here. And then also with Terrascale team, Philip Egan, who's just now coming off the plane, Colonel Mark Schoenberg, a former military for the United States. We also have Mark Barbaro, another rockstar team. These are some of our influential members. By the way, we have over 100,000 angels, VCs, funds, family offices, and sovereign wealth funds already in our network. 14 billionaires that I'm aware of, 3 former US presidential candidates, and some of you might know some of these people on the board. This is our white paper. We like to scan it. And we're also setting up meetings for the rest of the day here. I would like to invite you all to our event tonight, so you can see some of our ecosystem, our network, which will be at 7 at the Conrad Hotel. Tomorrow, we have a Goldfingr deal club at the Armani Hotel at the Burj Khalifa, starting at 9 a.m. Till beautiful pitches, lunches. It's some crypto, but it's not all crypto. This is how we're able to basically, we have to make it simple for people to actually adopt crypto, right? It's a lot of people don't understand how to do it. So we bring in top companies from around the world and integrate both the crypto investors, private equity investors, as well as the deals as well. And thank you for your time. Yeah.